Hey guys, let's get to the little write-up, for this session. So quickly, simple pullback strategy. It's the every edge you will need in the trading. Also, what is a pullback? Pullback is a correction that happens in an existing trend. You know, prices do not really move in a straight kind of a way. Prices tend to give us these moves in the market, zigzag kind of a move, higher high, higher low. For the benefit of the beginners, I had to just quickly explain that. So, as I was saying, now there are levels where this pullback majorly happens. Right, it happens at the support and resistance and the trend line and the moving average. I'm going to show you everything and the method that I use in taking everything. Now, this is a method. The method is the area of confluence plus the reversal or rejection candlestick patterns. So I'm going to show you the method you use for the support and resistance and the trend line and the moving average. Now let's get to it. So quickly, I'm on GU right here. So I'm going to be showing you the first one, which is the support and resistance. Now if you look at this place, you already seeing it here. I already drew it probably during the day because this is today's chart. As you can see it, I'm not really bringing up an old chart for everyone to see. So you see price broke out of this area and came here to give us that reversal and rejection kind of a thing. It's a pullback, a pullback to this same area, and price broke out later from this major resistance up here, but it didn't retest, but it still later went up. Let me look for another example. Okay, see, this one is an example. Hi, and my team, we caught this trade. That was on Monday morning, on Tuesday actually. So you see this area, price went up and price broke down this area that turned to resistance, a support and resistance, and it came back, broke below it and rejected and sold. I'm going to really show you the method that you use for all this. And the second one right there is another pullback that you need after the support and resistance that I showed you guys is the trend line. All right, the trend line. Let me quickly go to probably Euro USD. Let's see something on the trend line right there. If there's anything first, you can see this is today's chart. I'm not really bringing up charts, old charts for you to see. I want us to really use what you guys can see. I said this is a trend right here. Now if I draw this from here to up here, you see that's a trend. Right, you can see price was just bouncing on this area, bouncing on the trend, rejecting it there. That's another pullback kind of a strategy that we need. Relax, I'm going to show you the area of confluence and how you can enter it. I'm just showing you the different pullback strategies and the way the different pullback strategies that we have, but I'm going to get into the way you're going to trade it. Definitely this session is going to have a part 2, so like and subscribe. All right, this is a trend line bouncing off that trend line right here. That is a pullback. As you can see it here, that's another pullback. You can see a pullback here, a pullback, still respecting that trend line. That's a major pullback. All right, so that's another one. Okay, you can also see there's a trend happening here too, and you can see how price was bouncing off. That's a pullback. And I'm going to show you how you can enter this trade basically with this pullback strategies. So we've spoken about the first one, which is the support and resistance, and the second one, which is the trend line as a pullback. The third one, I'm going to let's go to USD card, which is the moving average. So I'm going to be using the 50 moving average, and as you can see it here, right here, I'm using the 50 moving average. Let me quickly show you guys. Okay, yeah, this is the 50 moving average, and as you can see, price touching this area right here, came back, touching this area right here, came back, touching this area, and coming back on this area. So that's another example of a pullback strategies, and those are the major 3 that we have. And those are what works for me. Now I'm going to get into how you can trade this, with the confluences that you have, with the trading the support and resistance, and the trend line, and the moving average based on the pullback strategies. All right, so let us get into it. All right, so basically let's quickly get into it. Which was the first one? The first one was support and resistance, and that was on GU. All right, so let me quickly go to GU and let's see. All right, so quickly, as I was saying the other time, first of all, if you want to trade this kind of a pullback, you will need an area of confluence and a rejection or a reversal candlestick pattern. All right, so quickly, this, what are you looking for? You're looking for candlestick patterns. Candlestick patterns can be the bullish engulfing, the shooting star. You already know all of this. So on the support and resistance now, if you look at this area, you see that price broke out, came back, and gave us this nice green bullish engulfing, which engulfed this red one. It was above it. So if I'm going long on that, I usually trade. If you know me very well, you know I trade 1 to 1.5. That is my type of trading. Sorry. Okay, yeah, from here. Okay, I'll be trading for 1.5, but for the benefit of this video, we can just do 1 to 2, and you can see basically price did 1 to 2 from right there and right there. Looking at this place too, right here, price broke down below it, and looking at these candles here, they were being like let me see, like an hanging man candlestick pattern right there, and this momentum candle came down here, and believe me, you could take this trade on the 1 hour time frame, the lower time frame. Let's quickly check the lower time frame and see if there's any area for us to have, because I really do like taking my trade when I see a clear pattern. Okay, sweet. Now after price broke down this place, this is the first pullback, guys, the support and resistance pullback. Now after price broke down this level, this is a nice red bullish engulfing this green one right there. I'm sure you can see it right there. And if I'm taking these shots from this area, I'm putting my stop up there, right there, and I'm taking 1 to 2, and as you can see, that is another profitable trade right there. This is on the pullback on the support and resistance. So now the second one was the trend line, and these are the area of confluences, where you can really say, oh, let me just increase my risk, let me position myself, take a lot of positions on that trade, and so forth. So quickly, we are going into the trend line, as I spoke about it the other time. Was this one? Yeah, definitely it was Euro USD. Now look at this, and how can you trade this kind of a pullback? Simple. You are looking for an area of confluence, and before a trend line can be a trend line, and before you can call this a pullback kind of a strategy, you need to have seen this bounce on the trend line twice. The second time, this is the first time, and this is the second time. If you understand, I'm saying this is the first time and this is the second time right there. So you need to have seen that at least the second time before you want to take positions. All right, so now when I'm saying this for the second time, what are the area of confluence I'm looking for? I'm looking for it to have broken above the recent high right there and comes back to retest. And if you are looking at that, you see that there's an area right here. That's an area right there. All right, this becomes an area of confluence, and you can say yes, price broke, first of all, bounced off this trend line right here. That's the first confirmation, bounced. The second one, the first confirmation bounced on this trend line for this second time, and there's an area right there where price is coming back to